Hey everybody, welcome back to the best US Mint news channel on YouTube. I'm Sonofasilverstacker. Today's date is November 28th, 2024. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how the United States Mint is navigating through some really tough times right now, and how Ventris Gibson may actually be the person who's credited with saving the United States Mint. Now, wait a second. Hold on. Don't get all ramped up on me. I got to explain. But before I explain, if you're new here, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. We're trying to get to a bazillion subs. It's a mighty big number. Not sure exactly what that number is, but it's got to be, say it with me, ginormous. That's right. Also, we're always live, never edited, and always unscripted. So anything can happen. Stick around. All right, here we are. Find ourselves at moneymetals.co. Oh, wait a minute. Back it up. I'm working on a discount code for the store's merchandise. If you click store over here, you'll see some items come up. And I have a discount code that I tried to implement, and that discount code is CoinPurse. So you might be able to take advantage of that. If it is working, let me know. If it's not, also let me know. Now, here's moneymetals.com. Gold up 10.30 to 26.55.15. Silver down 9 pennies to 30.20. Platinum up 4.90 to 9.47.15. Palladium up 11.40 to 10.20.70. Dr. Copper down a penny. Now we're looking at an in-stock American Silver Eagle, whose premium is $6.99 for quantity 1 through 39. He'll be paying $37.19, and they will buy them back for $32.74 each. Looks like $2.54 is the difference there. Now over here to the Google machine. I put here US CBDC launch date, and I think this is important to recognize. And this goes back to July of 2023, and here we are in December almost of 2024, almost a year and a half later, right? And yeah, there's a turkey bird. Now it says here, this is Search Labs AI overview. So it says here, as of June 2024, the United States Federal Reserve has not decided on a launch date for a central bank digital currency, aka a CBDC. The Fed is still researching the potential effects of a CBDC on the dollar, the U.S., and the global economy, right? Some estimates suggest that it could be 3 to 5 years before a U.S. CBDC is designed, approved, and used. However, others note that there's no consensus within the Fed or the administration on whether to adopt a CBDC. And let's not forget, some states in the United States have said, well, we're not really into the CBDC. We still like to use cash. And other ones are implementing precious metals as a form of currency as well. So that's really interesting. We're definitely at a head. Congress could also act to hasten or prohibit the adoption of a CBDC through legislation. The Fed has been exploring potential benefits and risks of CBDC through technological research and experimentation. In July 2023, the Fed launched FedNow, and we have done a program about that. You should check it out. A new fast payments program that allows bill payments, money transfers, and other consumer activities to move more rapidly at a lower cost. Is your money moving faster when you transfer it? Is it a lower cost? I don't know. It seems like it's still a work in progress. So let's keep on with the Google machine. And I have here Exonumia, and this is the Search Labs AI overview. Stick with me here. Exonumia is and this is a big deal, folks. This is we need to pay attention to this. This is big. Exonumia is a term for collectible items that are not coins or paper money, such as tokens, metals, metals, and script. Exonumia items are not intended to circulate as currency, but instead are used for promotional or exchange purposes. Some examples of exonumia include badges, counterstamp coins, elongated coins. You ever get those ones at Disney, or the pressed penny that cost 51 cents? Yeah, I got a whole booklet of them. Encased coins, souvenir medallions, tags, and wooden nickels. Wow. Metals are right in there with wooden nickels. Score. All right. The term exonumia was coined to knight collector Russell Roulau and comes from the Greek words that roughly translate to other than coins, right? Numis and exonumia. Exo, other, right? The practice of collecting exonumia has, like exoskeleton, outer, right, has been around since before the Civil War, but that name itself is relatively new. Let's keep on keeping on. Another Google, right? AI. This is what the Mint's doing, folks, at least in my opinion. They're priming the pump. And what that means is they're encouraging the growth or action of something. As in Marjorie tried to prime the pump by offering some new issues for discussion. In the late 1800s, this expression was originally used for pouring liquid into a pump to expel the air to make it work. To make something work, right? Priming the pump, the growth or action of something. So here we go. The United States Mint's product schedule. And if you haven't seen this, this is a holiday code right here, holiday 2024, free budget shipping on any order, $100 or more. And it's valid till 12/8 at 11:59 p.m. Eastern time. So about 9 o'clock on the West Coast. So look here, in a few short days, I think maybe a week from today, actually, December 5th, you have the U.S. Army Bronze Medal. And this item was not on the Mint's product schedule that was recently added once the Mint did the transition to the new website, which I can't see them fixing until about another year later, but I hope they get it together. This isn't the only thing that they've done recently in the past. Okay, so let's go over to eBay. Now you'll see what I'm looking at. I put silver medal U.S. Mint, and there's a silver medal. That's the Liberty, right? That's the American Liberty Series. Here we have John Adams, 1974. John Adams, Presidential Silver Medal. Oh, look at that. Those are the Armed Forces Silver Medals from the United States Mint. Those came out a few years ago. We're still looking for the Space Force. Look at Presidential Silver Medals. That's a thing. And so on and so forth. 2011, right? September 11, National Silver Proof United States Mint. Look at the prices on these. You know, it's kind of shocking to see some of these metals. There's 1 ounce silver from the United States Mint actually to be so reasonable and to have very little bids on it. So do people not necessarily like the Armed Forces medals or the medals from 9/11? Not necessarily. I don't think people think about these too much. That's why you don't see action like you would expect. Now, with that said, and look, they're still doing the silver medals, right? Look at this one. 230th anniversary flowing hair, a lot of 5 of them, right? There are no bids. And it keeps on keeping on, because check this out. It gets a little bit more. Oh, yeah, look at that. Remember? Yeah, comic, art, coin, and metal program. And why is the Mint doing this, folks? Because they have to stay relative, because eventually what happens when we do have a CBDC, the United States Mint will no longer be producing circulating coins, and they have to stay relative. And in order to stay relative, they have to reinvent themselves. And this is all part of it. And it gets a little deeper from there. I mean, if you look, I'm sure the people over at the United States Mint have got together at the round table or the boardroom and said, look, a CBDC is coming soon. Digital currency is on the way. All right. There's nothing we can do about it. It's inevitable. It's like the morning sun coming the next day, right? It's just one of those things that happens. And because of that, the United States Mint has to reinvent themselves and to, well, look, did you ever see the Royal Mint in the United Kingdom? Or even better example, actually, is the Canadian Royal Mint. They are amazing at exonumia, and really, they are probably the world's leader in it. And I think the United States Mint has taken a hint, or or what am I trying to say? A clue from the Royal Canadian Mint, and it wouldn't be the first time, right? The state quarter program, to get their you know what in gear. That's what I'm thinking. And so because of that, we're seeing all these new programs come out, like, you know, 8th Era. They got together with that one. And I'm not saying that the Star Privy Mark is exonumia, but it is kind of gimmicky in a way, isn't it? There's the coin and metal program here, but that's not all, folks. And if you want to see what people are thinking about the coin and metal program, it is quite profound. This is Numismatic News. Will you be collecting the U.S. Mint's new comic book art coins and medals? Why or why not? And this is from Numismatic News staff from summer of 2024. And folks, none of the people who are answering any of these questions can see that it is the United States Mint trying to reinvent itself, because they are facing something called extinction if they don't pull it out. And that's why I say that Miss Ventris Gibson could easily be the one that is credited with saving the United States Mint because of her vision, her direction. Now, let's keep on keeping on. This is something I wanted to share with you. I got a few minutes left, and I wanted to hit this up. This is coinnews.net, and the exonumia keeps on coming. Look at this. 2026 Liberty Bell Gold. Well, I'm going to say the whole thing. U.S. Mint considering non-round 2026 Liberty Bell coins, gold coins, and silver metal. Yep, there we go. More exonumia. And I would expect to continue this trend going forward, and maybe getting a little bit more heavy with the programs that are including these for-profit companies like DC Comics, you know, the Warner Brothers, maybe even Disney with Marvel, things of that nature, right? It'll be pretty amazing. So this is this is part of the 2026 Semi-Q, or the Semi-Quincentennial Celebration in 2026. It says here, this is by Mike Unser, dated November 27, 2028, or 2024. Today's the 28th. Just yesterday, right? And I'm kind of on the fence here. I'm just really on the fence. And these are the images that are the recommended designs for the gold coin, the half-ounce gold coin, and the silver medal. There they are right there. And, you know, I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I don't really like non-round medals or coins, but, you know, like I said, you know, the United States Mint is definitely, you know, they got to do a lot of soul searching and find out what they're all about here. Is this what they want to do? Non-round coins, more medals, more programs with Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman on them? Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, with that said, folks, I'm going to leave a link in the description for this article here. You can read it. You know, I don't really have an opinion just yet, but I know the United States Mint is trying to save their, you know, what's, and it rhymes with what's, right? And I don't blame them. I really don't. I can't see how they would. I mean, look, if their job is to make circulating coins and they stop making circulating coins, right, for the United States, well, what are they going to do, right? Yeah. So I would think they have to start getting some fresh ideas in there and start opening up different mints for different types of strikes. That way they don't have to shutter or any kind of scuttling or any kind of action that would maybe lose jobs or because look, eventually, I mean, I would imagine if it's an automated process, there may not be as many jobs lost if we stop making circulating coins. But at the same time, you know, that would be a terrible thing for all those people and those families affected by that. So, like I said, you know, the Mint is walking a tightrope right now. They really are at a crossroads. And I think it'll be up to Miss Ventris Gibson, or if, you know, she gets replaced, it'll be up to the next Mint director. But it's either her or the next one that is going to find out whether or not the Mint can survive the next few years, at least after the CBDC is rolled out. Now, with that said, let's go over to the plus ones. I've got some stuff about food, glorious food. We're dying to have some. Here we go. First of all, more people die from overeating than undernourishment, and food is better than drink up to the age of 40. After 40, well, you know, drink is a little better. And I don't think they think alcoholic beverages. I think they just, you know, milk and juice and that sort of thing. Finally, always feed your animals before you sit down to eat, and I think they will appreciate that. And they might not be as annoying if you're eating and you've already been fed, right? So unless you feed them at the table all the time, and then, well, those are learned behaviors. But that said, let's bounce over here to 395.99.9. Frampton comes alive, and this is Show Me the Way. I want you. Yeah, that one. You know the one. I can't sing. We already know that. I've tried. All right. Well, listen, folks, I hope you're able to score that discount at the store. It is Coin Purse. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, like I said, let me know if it does or does not, and I'll make sure I work on that a little bit further so I can give them a call and say, hey, this code isn't working for my subs. What's up with that? Now, I want to thank y'all for coming. Thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to hit that like button. And if you do like what you hear and see, sub the channel. It's absolutely free. We're really close to about 10,000 subs. I think it's about 120 or so away. Kind of amazing. And also, please consider becoming a member. It is $1.99 a month, and it helps these videos come out each and every single day. Yeah, and it's really the price of a cheap cup of coffee once a month. I don't even know. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. It has been a pleasure speaking with you here today. Stacker out.